I'm gonna show you the best way to fade your hair color. You don't need any bleach, you don't need any color oops, no color removers, no baking soda, vitamin C, none of that weird shit, okay? We're just gonna do the easiest way I've found so far. So all you need is 20 volume developer, or any level really. I use 20 because my hair is fine. You need a bowl, not metal bowl, a color brush if you want, and gloves. I use latex, but if you have an allergy, use the safest gloves for you. It really doesn't matter. But we're using chemicals, so even if it's a 20 volume developer or anything lower than that, it doesn't matter. It's just safer. There's no exact measurement. I use Head and Shoulders because that also fades your hair color, but it doesn't matter. You can also use a clarifying shampoo or tea tree shampoo. Moisturizing, it doesn't matter. Just use a shampoo because it dilutes it and lathers it, and I'll get into that in a second. There's no real ratio because I use such a low volume developer. I didn't do a 1-to-1, but when I used a 40 volume developer, I did a 1 part 40 volume developer and 1 part shampoo, just because I don't like putting high developers on my hair because I have very fine hair and it's very damaged and dry on its own. Even my virgin hair is dry. But all I did was take a huge chunk of hair, like that looks like that's a good look, but like hunty, no. So just take a big chunk of hair. It doesn't really matter. Sections aren't important too much. Just small enough to where I know I can hit every single hair strand. I have very fine hair, like I said. So I can take a bigger section and get every hair strand. But if you have thicker hair, take way smaller sections because you're not going to penetrate every hair strand. And as you can see, my hair is already kind of faded and busted looking. But it's because I did it like 2 or 3 days before I filmed this video. I used it the first time and my hair was like electric red purple, and it was like not my favorite, which I don't even know why I did because I like more blue purples, but I did a red purple. I don't know why, but that shit was really watery, so I just didn't even use the color brush. I just used my hands because I can lather it up a lot more. And I like the Head and Shoulders, or just any shampoo, it doesn't matter, but Head and Shoulders I like because it lathers like way too much. That's why I don't like using it on my head. But it lathers, so it kept it like in my hair and not falling all over my back or the floor or my face. But the first time I did, I used the 40 volume developer and shampoo. The color like ran out of my hair. It was crazy. And I was really mad at myself that I didn't film it because I really wanted, like, I didn't know it was gonna work. And I didn't want to like be on a Brad Mondo and have him laugh at my hair. So I didn't really care if I don't know. I don't really care about my hair too much, which is weird. That's why it's so, I don't know. I'm trying to care about my hair. Like I'm trying to grow it out for once, but that's why it's so short right now. Massaging each section and piling as much product in as I could is what's gonna really get the color out like the most. If I had just thrown it in my hair, let it sit for an hour and then wash it out, I don't think as much color would have came out. Like I just massaged it and like lathered it and made it like really foamy on my head, which I hate because I don't use a foamy shampoo because it's really bad for curly hair. But I put as much as I could on each section and massaged it, lathered it, and you're gonna see later that I keep wiping my face on a clean towel and my arms and my ears because like once I felt the developer shampoo mix hit my skin, I cannot. I literally have been burned so many times with bleach. Like this isn't bleach, but like hydrogen peroxide is still damaging to your hair and your skin and whatnot. So it's just better to avoid any type of chemical burns. No one wants that. And I did this developer wash 2 times in 1 week. This is my first 2 times like doing this ever. And I take care of my hair like crazy. Like I deep condition like every other day. I don't straighten my hair. I haven't straightened my hair in like 2 or 3 years. Like I'm very like I love my curls, okay? So I personally didn't see any damage though, like, which was crazy because I was expecting my hair to like lose its curl pattern or get all weak and like flat again or split ends or something, but no, nothing happened. But even though nothing like I could see happened, I'm sure some damage did occur. So I did a deep condition after. Each time I did this, I let it sit in my hair for like 2 hours. That's what you should do too, just so we can all stay safe and keep our hair on our head. If this isn't too damaging, I'm gonna do this like one more time and see how my hair feels after. But if it isn't too damaging, I know you can actually lift your hair with just straight developer and no bleach in it. It'll still lift like your hair. It won't turn blonde, but it'll lift it to like a brown and like keep going. I don't know. I'm gonna experiment later on. So I just threw it on my virgin hair on my undercut that I've been growing out. And my hair is so short because I cut all my dead hair to match my undercut. That's why I'm trying to be healthy and take care of it. I say as I'm putting chemicals on it. But yeah, I put it on my roots and I didn't see any hot roots. Like my virgin hair didn't lift at all, but I think it's because I used a 20 volume developer and I diluted it. So one day when I do the actual just straight developer on my hair, I'm sure it will lift, but I was just playing around with this stuff. I was just seeing if it worked or not. And it didn't, but that's fine. That's only my fault. But I checked for saturation through it all. It was fine, but I just had a lot left over, so I just kept piling it in my hair anyway, just so I can get every single little strand and make sure like all the color was out. When I first did this the first time with the 40 volume developer and the clarifying shampoo, I didn't use any gloves. And that's a big mistake. And as a hairdresser, we wet our hands all day and that can weaken our nails really, really bad, which mine are already really, really thin, but then also getting my hands wet all day is making my hands really thin, and it's winter in Wisconsin, so just the nails, my hair, my skin have just been going through it this year for some reason. But the 40 volume developer broke through my nail bed so bad, I cracked my ring finger. My ring fingernail cracked vertically. Like straight up and down, BLEACH. That shit hurt. Like I was about to cry. And I looked it up and I lotioned my nails with Vaseline overnight so no other nails would break off too, because that shit hurted. And chemicals, and I know this too, like that's what really got me. Like I had went to school, I work with chemicals like hair stuff all day. I know not to do that. Why did I think I was above the law? I'm not, because it burned me. Not burned, but it hurt me. So just wear gloves, please. Please learn from my mistakes, because right now I'm looking at my nail and it is still busted. And I don't really care about my nails, but like I care about being hurt. Okay, I care about being hurt, and I don't want any of you guys to get hurt, especially when you're doing stuff at home and you're not too very like educated on it. You're going to hurt yourself really easily, and I am educated on it and I still hurt myself. So don't be me. Be smart, please. Now I've just been like lathering my hair a lot. I'm trying to show you the color right there, but like my camera really didn't pick up on it too much, but it was like really pink in my hand. So I just sat there for like 20-30 minutes just lathering it up and like just massaging my hair and making it, I don't know, make the color come out. Yeah, just do that. Just play with your hair for like 30 minutes. Also, because I use such a low volume developer, I know, oh fuck. I know that like this isn't damaging my hair too much, but I also don't have like my hair in the worst health. So if you have like way damaged hair, maybe start with a lower developer like I did to keep your damage to a minimum. Don't start with like the highest. Just work your way up, so you can always go up. You can't go down. If you fuck your hair up, it's over. It's just easier to do that. At this point, this was going on for like 5-10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, it was like 20 minutes. What am I talking about? I had so much product left over, I just got sick of it, and I literally just dumped the bowl on my head. I gave myself a little hat, and it was a look. I'm not saying to do that, I'm just saying that's what I did. And I keep sneezing, why? Get some allergy pills, you're so annoying, Alexis, God. You also can't see it, but right here I'm washing my hands with the gloves on because I'm getting all the, ew, wipe your fucking face on the towel, bitch, ew. But I'm getting all the developer off of my hands before I touch them with my actual like skin, so I don't burn my fingers again. This was like 2-3 days later. This is how much my hair faded, which is a lot, even with the 20 volume developer. And if my hair looks dry, that's because it is. That's because I have this terrible hair product that I'm just using to get rid of. But yeah, it turned out pretty great, so check it out. And also, I know my eyeliner's fucked up, but I filmed this at like 1 in the morning, so don't at me, okay? Bye.